Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a recipe for Brussels sprout soup for you. It's really easy. There's only 4 ingredients, but of course you can add loads more, which I've written in blog posts, which I'll leave down below, so you can adapt it to your tastes. But this is my favorite combo of ingredients. Just 4 ingredients make such a beautiful, rich, delicious soup, which I am sure you will enjoy. And I'm making this by popular demand. Last week I shared Brussels sprouts breakfast hash, and I asked what next Brussels sprouts recipe do you want, and you unanimously voted for soup. And Brussels sprouts are so cheap at the moment, 49 cents a bag still here in Ireland, so I'm gonna keep cooking up more Brussels sprouts goodies, starting with this recipe today. So let's go make Brussels sprout soup. So yep, this is all we need to make Brussels sprout soup. 4 simple ingredients. We've got Brussels sprouts. This bag was 49 cents. Would you believe it? Incredible. I'm using vegetable stock, but use whatever stock you want. We've got some beautiful blue cheese to crumble over the top. That's going to just give it some beautiful flavor at the end, but again, optional. Do whatever you like. And instead of using garlic, onion, all of that, I'm using a leek. I just love the flavor of a leek, but feel free to change it up and use garlic, onion, anything else you like instead. But as you know, I like to keep things super simple. And then of course there's water, salt, pepper, which you've got anyway, and you can use whatever you want as much as you want. So let's get on and prep our Brussels sprouts. We'll chop off the little bottoms and cut them into quarters and get them ready to make soup. Actually, before chopping up the Brussels sprouts, I have chopped up the leek into little pieces and just given it a good clean as well to get any dirt removed. And we're going to start sauteing this over medium heat with some butter in a saucepan to get it nice and softened while we chop up our Brussels sprouts. So you can see I've got butter melted in my saucepan. I've popped my leek over. I just like it over a medium heat to slowly soften the leeks so we don't end up crisping them to a burn. So we're just going to do that. And while I'm doing that, I'm just chopping up the Brussels sprouts, keeping an eye on both, and just once these are all nice and softened, we'll add in our Brussels sprouts. My leeks are perfectly cooked. It's a bit steamy, but they're nice and translucent. And I've quartered all my Brussels sprouts. I love how they look like little teeny cabbages. So we're going to add it all in together, and I've also boiled up a kettle with about 1 litre of water to add some stock as well, and we'll get it all together. Sprouts are in. We'll just give them a couple of minutes to soften a little bit, and then we'll pour on the boiled water and a couple of stock cubes. It's only been a minute or so and it's all looking pretty luminous. So what I've done is I've crumbled over 2 stock cubes, and then I'll just pour water over to cover, and I'm just going to let this come up to a simmer, reduce it down so it kind of just bubbles away gently, and cook it until the Brussels sprouts are cooked through and softened. And then I'm going to puree it with a stick blender, but you can feel free to just enjoy it as soupy goodness or pop it in a food processor to puree, blender, whatever you like. But I'm just going to cook it until it is done to my liking. And of course add salt, pepper to taste, whatever other seasoning you like. I'm just going to add a bit of salt because that's what I like. And yep, it's just come up to a simmer. We're just going to let it bubble away until we've got a beautiful Brussels sprout soup. My soup's been very gently simmering away for only about 15 minutes. It doesn't take long. The smaller you cut your veggies, the quicker it will take to cook. And I just like to take a little fork and pierce one, and you can tell it goes in really easily. Yeah, that's beautiful and softened and ready to be pureed. So I've taken my soup off the heat, and now I'm going to use my stick blender and blend my soup until it's smooth. Here we go. We've got beautiful smooth soup, and I'm just going to let it cool slightly and then move it into bowls. Now I've got a big beautiful bowl of Brussels sprout soup over here. Look, it's beautiful and creamy and so deeply nutritious, and you can enjoy it just like this. Or you could top it with a little bit of blue cheese. I find a little goes a long way, and some has sunk down already, but that is my beautiful Brussels sprout soup. I love this soup. It works so well together, the blue cheese and the Brussels sprouts. It's such a yum flavor combination, and I hope you will enjoy it too. And remember to check down below for the link to the blog post with the full step-by-step instructions, which you can pin, bookmark, save for whenever you want to enjoy this beautiful Brussels sprout soup. And make sure that you subscribe for more videos like this. I share loads of yummy inspirations on the channel. I've got hundreds of videos. If you check out my back catalogue, there's just recipes for everything. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and a comment too. Let me know what you thought of this video, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.